Alex, that was very funny. Good to have you here, man. Funny stuff.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me, man. It's great to be here at the Kino.
It's good to have you. Very funny stuff. So you've been performing throughout this whole pandemic.
I have, yeah. I basically haven't stopped.
Brett's hairline's been performing his whole life.
Receding, performing.
I don't know what you're talking about. So what have you found is like performing in front of pandemic audiences?
Well, they're pretty quiet, Brett, to be honest with you. I mean, most of the time it's, my mom will leave the occasional comment in the video below because it's all online at this point, really. So, yeah. But it is nice because when we did do live performances, when they were legal, 20 people's a sellout. I mean, I still never sold out, but I got a lot closer, You
know what? 50% is a great turnout.
Yeah.
Did you ever catch COVID while you're doing any of the shows?
No, I did not. I don't think so, because I still have my sense of taste. So, because my jokes are pretty good.
Have you been having a lot of watermelon lately?
No, I haven't had any watermelon.
Okay.
What's this guy talking about?
I don't know. He's probably, I have no idea. He's got to think, well, I think he fucks them. So you have a very interesting story. You're originally from Prince George.
Yeah, that's true.
Which, sorry about that. But
thank you.
You quit your job.
Yep.
And you decided, you know what? I'm just going to be a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
And live like in a
I sold my house, and now my house has wheels on it. I moved into a motorized home.
Nice.
An RV, if you will.
That's, if you will. So I think that's what they're actually called. But that,
yeah.
So you're homeless.
Yeah. So that's the thing, Brett. I want to talk to you about that actually, because
I won't let you sleep in my place.
No, I don't want to. I blame you for a lot of this.
He will let you sleep with his girlfriend.
Oh, really? Perfect.
I don't allow it. It just happens.
Well, let me talk to my girlfriend, and I'll see what she thinks of that. But no, I wanted to blame you for my homelessness here because you were actually the first comedian who ever took me on the road.
You're welcome, by the way.
Wow.
He came up to Prince George. We were performing there. And then after the show, he said, "What are you doing tomorrow?" I said, "Nothing." He said, "How about you come to Kamloops with me?"
That's my pickup line.
Nice.
Yeah, so...
the big city.
Yeah, that was the first thing I got a taste of the road life and fell in love with it.
That it's funny. I definitely remember that. No, like I knew that you were gonna one day like be homeless, and like you embraced it. And one of the funniest things I've seen is after the show, Mike, the opener, and I we did we didn't have a hotel room for you because we were broke,
right.
And so like don't worry, I know someone here that I can crash at. So like, can you just drop me off like over here? So we go drive into the deep residential areas of Kamloops. You're like left here, right here. You're not convinced at all, and eventually like stop. So we stop, and we're just in the middle. It's like 2 a.m, and you're like, I think this is it. You get out of the car and you run and you jump over a fence, and then I didn't see you again for months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was a great story, and yeah. No, whose house did you end up at that night?
So I don't know, Brett, to be honest with you. I can't confirm it was someone I knew, but my friend Anthony did let me stay in the basement.
Good man.
But I don't think it was his house.
He just gave you permission to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anthony's a good guy that way.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
So then you had this thing called an experiment called life.
An experiment called life. Yeah, I chose the name an experiment called life because I think that life's an experiment, and the solution I'm looking for is my happiness. And I can't afford to do cocaine anymore because I don't know if you heard, Brett, but I quit my job.
Yeah, there was a newspaper article about it.
Yeah,
and I get your resume weekly. I'm not.
Well, so an experiment called life.
Yeah.
What kind of experiments did you get up to in the basement?
Hey, I see what you're doing. Mostly, I tried to see what I could get my NHL 20 ranking at online. I found that to cost me a lot of money because
is that just hanging out with like 16-year-old prospects?
Yeah, you got it. Just hang out with the kids with those nice legs, The soft hands.
This has gotten out of hand quick. Thanks, Sam, for bringing up 16-year-old prostitutes.
No, prospects.
Oh.
It's the NHL.
I can't hear anything with these
national. It's not the
national
Hooker League.
It's the first time we've ever not talked about 16-year-old prostitutes on the show. I'm impressed, Sam. You're maturing.
Back onto the pedophile stuff. Come on, Sam.
There's no...
Jeez, I'm just saying, look, there's certain things that I won't do anymore now that I'm older,
Good for you.
Okay? Like 13-year-olds.
Oh, Jesus.
So you know what? It's important to have principles.
Restraint.
Exactly. So where can the audience learn more about you?
Alex Tells Jokes. And I changed everything to Alex Tells Jokes. Find me on TikTok. Do daily jokes there for you.
It's pretty great.
Instagram, Alex Tells Jokes, or an experiment called Life on YouTube, where you can watch my mental state deteriorate week after week. And if you don't think that was good, like they say for comedy, timing is everything. So good thing that I quit my job and sold my house right before a pandemic when comedy became illegal.
It was the right time to do it.
Yeah.
If there's a time that you want to live on the streets, it's when people are walking around with a horrible disease that could kill you.
Yes.
Good to have you on the show, Alex.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Good
having
luck.
me.
Remember, the food bank is just down the street.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for that.
Take care. Hey, Alex Mackenzie,
Alex
everybody.
Mackenzie, everyone.
Thank you,
Yeah, yeah.
guys.
You know, I'm happy he doesn't have the disease of unfunny.
No, he does not have that disease, but he does have herpes.